their holiday weekend to those who celebrate. It looks like the volume was down in the markets. People were taking some time off, enjoying their family. Good to see. But today is Monday now, and Yeti is joining, of course. Hey, Yeti. How you doing, Yeti?
Good, man. How you doing?
Great. I'm just letting the community know. I said, good to be back after the weekend. It seems like volume was a little bit lower over the weekend. People actually went outside. They touched grass. They enjoyed their family. And now we're coming into a Monday. Market is just opening up in the U.S. I'm ready for something. I heard some crazy stuff. I heard, oh, my God, Monday could be an absolute bloodbath. You know, Trump, everyone thinks we're going to go to war. Like, the markets are going to tank. So, the market should go up then, right?
Sorry?
If they say it's going to go down, then it should go up then, right?
Yeah, I think that's normally the case, but I reckon if there's, I don't reckon the markets are priced in war in its probability, in its likelihood yet. A prolonged war in what I think its real likelihood is. I don't think markets have priced that in yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be happy to be wrong.
I don't think it's pricing yet, because boots on the ground is a different pricing than whatever fighter jet shot down. And that's what everyone's phrasing right now, that the fighter jet was shot down. It gives us an excuse to go in there and do a boots on the ground type of operation, which again, I don't like the sounds of that.
Yeah, I mean, I like this. Yeah, boots on the ground would be madness. Absolute madness. But Trump sent out some pretty bizarre tweets on his Truth Social. Did you see them?
No, I didn't
actually?
See. What did he say?
Get a load of this. So this is word for word. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped in one in Iran. There'll be nothing like it. Open the fucking strait, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. President Donald J. Trump.
What is the praise to Allah?
What the absolute fuck is that, hey? That is just so cooked.
Who is running his Twitter?
This is on Truth Social.
Yeah.
This is his Truth Social. And it must be just him, right? I mean, that is so cooked. Who would write that? I mean, it's he's starts it with saying they're going to do war crimes, target civilian infrastructure, and then swears a bunch, and then says, praise Allah. It is just so cooked.
Every Call of Duty lobby.
It is so cooked.
He's raging on the other side of the mic, while he's playing. They're gonna report him for being toxic. Oh my God! It's not it's not it's out of the question though. It's not oh man, that's so out of the ordinary. I can't even believe it. It's yeah, I guess it makes sense. With everything else he said.
Oh yeah, man. I thought this was he says a lot of cooked things, but I thought that one was particularly cooked. And it's just oh yeah, I don't know. It's
a good tweet to end
a
war.
Bomb. Sorry.
That's not a good tweet to end a war. That's aggravating it.
No, it ain't. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Where's the market going right now? Is it going down?
Well, oil hasn't jumped like I was thinking it would. Like I was thinking, like because I think it's only though because there's this like hope that this 45-day ceasefire will happen, but it's not going to happen. No way Iran agrees to a 45-day ceasefire.
Mm-mm. No, this is their whole leverage. Why you give up your bargaining chips?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The only way that they like do it is if they get the Strait and get to tax the Strait from now on.
Yeah. Dude, Kalshi's done like a really good job of like marketing through like they have like one of these guys who's like a fake protester, and he goes around to the protest and he like asks them like all these questions and stuff like that, and like catches them slipping up. Like he just finds out like some of these people have no clue like what's actually going on in these situations. And then he always plugs it with Kalshi afterwards, and he's like, "Oh, you got in these situations with blah blah blah." And it's like the best form of marketing. Like it's so funny and it's like very natural. And then they like they plug Kalshi and it's good. I'll send you one. Like it's pretty good. Let me find it.
That would be a good like the what do you know about crypto? Where do you think it's going? Like where do you think Bitcoin is headed in the next minute? Or like, you know, in the next day or whatever it is, and then like whatever ridiculous answer they give, then be like, well, you can do it on like, you know, we could emulate that for sure. Well, I haven't seen it, so I don't know actually, but it sounds like we could emulate it.
Find it real quick. Let's see. All right, I found it, Yeti. Watch this when you have a chance. It's in an Asmongold video, so it's not like the original, but it's good because he comments about it. Have you ever seen that guy, Asmongold?
Yeah, I have seen this. The gaze of him was fun. It was good.
Advertises. He's like, why do they
It's
want
very
to leave
it's very Barat.
Yeah, it is. He's like, why do they want to leave him behind? It's so funny.
Yeah.
Of course, like everyone has an argument of why they shouldn't be left behind. Then he plugs Kalshi, and then Asmongold like talks about how he's like, wow, that's such a great Kalshi advertisement. Oh man, I need ETH to stay down right now on this. This is the only problem with sometimes getting in on some of these games at market open is they could swing so far. Like ETH usually won't swing that much, right? Like it only swing like a dollar or two. But once you're over a dollar or two on that side, it's like pretty determined. But like on market open, you can sometimes get a little thrown off because there's enough volume to swing you back over.
Yep.
And there's like some really tricky candles around this time. How was the 1 day game? Any big winners yesterday? I forgot I was playing that.
Speed won it.
Nice.
It wasn't a big pot. It was like a $500 pot, something like that.
Congratulations.
$406. And no, Odious was the top player, but Speed had the top position. But Odious had 2 and 3. And then Anumi, Speed, Odious, Speed, Cryptic. It's fairly dominated by the same players. The same few players had the bunch of the top positions. The Sunday game, as you'd expect, had very few players in it. The Easter game, it had Ace, Kinnonan, Speed, MC Pickles, and Blockchain Bane were the only players. And the game before that, you won. Only wins.
Oh no. Yeah. It'll be good. Oh man, dude, ETH swapped over right in the last minute right now. For the last 15 minutes, it's been holding down. Ooh, this is gonna be a close one. Let's see. Okay. I'd never watched these, but I'm watching this one. Because these edges. Dude, it's holding by like 0.09 right now.
Far out. Doesn't get much closer than that.
0.000, 0.07, 0.10.
No.
It's up over. No. It's up over by 0.14. No. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. 42 seconds left. 0.06, 0.11, 0.2. We just need a down candle trend. Okay, hit the downtrend. Come on. I refuse to watch him anymore though, because it's just too nerve-wracking. That I stopped because we had that one channel where we were having the updates. Well, I wanted to bring it out for the rest of the company, so I wanted to put it live for everybody. But also in that channel, I was too many trades coming through where I could monitor it too much, where I was thinking about it too much. I'd rather get the update every 30 minutes or so and get a snapshot. Yes.
Hey, hell yeah.
Bink. That was huge for us. Sorry guys, we're freaking out because we're messing around with some of our tools over here, having some fun. We're working on some new things for everyone. So for everybody who's out there right now and you're listening, I'm going to drop a little piece of advice. Don't call vibe coding anymore, and don't put it down. The reason they've been putting it down is because vibe coding has gotten much better than you could imagine. And it actually could do 90%, 95% of the work now. And I don't think they want people to realize that, because it's going to put a ton of jobs at risk, because you're going to have people who are now able to code just like developers, and already things like a data engineer, which could cost $180,000 a year, you could do with less than $5 of credits, depending on what you're trying to do. Of course, there's more complex things. It's not all in one box. But if you guys want to go increase your levels of skill right now, what I would do is I would download a Claude, get a Claude subscription, download Codex, also get a GBT subscription, download VS Code, which is a coding terminal view, it sorts all of your files, connect Claude to your VS Code, and connect ChatGPT to the VS Code through Codex. Those two tools will allow you to audit each other. Claude might have like 75% of it, and GPT might be able to put an extra 25% of it. But they're competitive against each other and they slightly do different things. So what one doesn't fix, the other is usually able to audit and fix. And if one hallucinates, the other is able to spot those hallucinations. So if you guys want to start creating things in VS Code, you are able to use human logic into Claude or GPT, and it will translate that through its interface and then be able to directly code for you. And you'll be surprised by what it's able to do. And I think this is a huge opportunity for everyone right now because we're no longer bound by, okay, how much money and how much time do we have to go out and build these products? A lot of the times, if you want to build an MVP, it could take you maybe $100,000, $200,000 in 6 months to a year. That barrier to entry no longer exists. You can do all of that from these 2 subscriptions. And what that means is there's going to be a lot more founders popping up and more people attempting to raise money and more people trying to launch their own business. And it's going to get exponentially worse. There's going to be more and more people trying to do that in the future. So right now, this is a great opportunity to get ahead of the curve. Train yourself on these skills, get good at making projects, start creating anything that you've ever wanted to create before. And I promise you're going to have a fun time doing it. I haven't been able to put it down since I've picked it up. And there's a ton of ways to make money using this. Like even on the simplest way, like I saw a guy who got 1 million views and all he did was take the most popular K-pop stars and he put their videos into one of these editors and then had it like remake these videos in like a futuristic type of like Transformers, like really crisp visual, and they were getting millions of views and he's making money off of like I guess now the advertisements because people love K-pop stars and he just put them in a new medium that people had never seen before and they loved it. And again, all you had to do is take existing videos, change a few things up, and then continuously relaunch these videos out there. There's so many ways to make money on it. People are like using it to scrape local businesses, get emails, have it send messages out to people, do lead generation. If you have, just an hour out of your day, just download it, put some time into it, and I promise like it will compound into the future. Yeti, what do you think about these types of stuff?
Like, I was reading a message there, but it's about the Claude Code stuff.
Yeah, and like the ability now to be a developer. I'm
a huge fan of it. Like I've been messing around with I have Cursor instead of Claude, but it accesses Claude as one of the, or accesses Opus as one of the models. And yeah, it's like, it is absolutely incredible. Like absolutely incredible what you can do now. Like you can, it's like, it's weird though, because I swear I used to have so many ideas for apps that I wanted to build. And now that I can do it with Claude or with Cursor, I've fucking forgotten them all. I don't know what I was like. I sit there and go like, what is it that I wanted to build? Like all those ideas I had. I can't think of them.
Yeah,
I mean, it is absolutely incredible. I feel like if I'd had this when I was like 20 years old, like, my God, the amount of stuff that I would have built.
Oh my God, dude, if I had this when I was 20 years old, I never would have left my house. Like, I would just stay inside all day long using this. Like, it does everything I've ever wanted to do. And every time I need to learn a skill, like, it literally saves me, like, hours of time. And I can learn it as I go, instead of having to learn it before you start, which I like because
my friend the other day even like asked me to build like a GIS. Like he has a company that does like they contract weeding kind of work for government, and so they need to like go into like they need to draw a polygon on a map and go into that area and like while it's offline and still be able to drop pins on this map, this offline map. With like, you know, kind of a form submission kind of thing, like a this type of weed at this location, take a picture, bang. And they pay $70 a month per seat for that. Like just like this offline map that you can like has a form attached to it, basically. $70 a month per seat. And like so many companies pay it, and like it's all government, like, you know, heaps of government departments pay it. Like it's so much money getting spent. Oh, like and the minimum per year was 4,800 Australian. I can't remember what that was like. It was like broken up. Maybe you needed 2 seats minimum or something, or must have been 3 seats, something like that. Yeah, but he pays the absolute minimum. It's 4,800 a year for the service. And now, like I went and asked my bot, and it was like my bot was like, yeah, I could build that. Like we could build that together, but also here's this free package that you just combine this and this, and it already exists. And so I just sent him these like 2 different things that he linked together. Like, and it was like, oh, use this like small bit of Python code to basically like bridge the gap between this, and you have that product there. And I sent that to him, and he was like, oh, fuck yeah, this is exactly what I want. I'll stop paying the $5,000 a year.
Oh my God. He give you a little cut, you know? He give you like a little $1,000.
Nah, he didn't.
Oh, that's good to do it for a friend though. Yeti, check the Slack in that the channel machine.
Where is it? Oh my God. Oh man. So good.
Yeah, Metafide.
On the note of Claude, we are like obviously like we let the Discord community know at the end of last week. We kind of let them know that we'd be implementing bots into our game. We're going to be putting out a big announcement about that this week. But we're also going to be giving away as part of it some Claude subscriptions, or at least a Claude subscription, so that if, you know, like people that don't know the way around it yet, not only will you be able to build a bot for Metafide, but you'll get walked, you know, we can help you with the process of understanding your way around this brilliant new technology.
Sounds like the sweetest deal ever. Now, everyone who I've been talking about Claude who doesn't have it, I'm going to be like, hey, there's an opportunity to get it. Come play the game. You can get out there. So secretly, I've been doing the marketing for that for the last month by telling everyone. And I'll be like, listen, guys, I haven't got Claude yet. I'll give it to you for free if you can win this competition.
Yep.
I gotta get the shirt. Gotta get the Claude shirt now. I think Claude has worse hallucinations though than OpenAI. Like I've almost wanted to beat my Claude up. Like it kept getting into the same problem every day, no matter what I tried to do. And I had fixed it multiple times. I made it make memory files. I told it. And then even while I was doing it, I warned it exactly what it was doing. And it would complain me. And then I'd be like, it would still come up wrong. And I'd be like, hey, I literally just told you that. And it'd be like, yeah, you did. But I decided to do it anyways. I'm sorry. And it was like, I had just found this one thing that was held up on. And it was never able to get himself out of it. And then GPT came in and fixed it.
Yeah, I need to do that. Oh, I guess it's different with Cursor because it uses so many different models, but I wonder if there's still a reason to get it to communicate with another one in that kind of like more direct, like here's the output of this work and like now you tell me what's wrong with it or tell me, you know, critically review it.
Yeah. I just end up having them like open side by side next to each other because one's always working on a file, so then I can just send it the file. next. And then I just end up like copy and pasting. Alex Borpa doing good. Oh, stole it from. I'm sorry, Alex. Yeah, he's in there. Vin Webb. T-Man. What's up, T-Man? How you doing? We got Odious. And I did take it away. 2.97x. We still haven't broken my best trading record, though.
What do you mean?
Like that first couple of days when I was trading, like I ran it up like
You ran it up hard. That's right.
Yeah. So like I haven't beat that record yet. So once we do, I'll feel good. That day the market was just right though. Like it was just dropping no matter what. Like you were getting like a crazy amount of red candles in a row. It would be like 10 red candles in a row with like one green candle that would split it up.
So just like up, all bets on up.
Yeah,
was a viable winning strategy.
I was smashing down with a hedge on it the entire time. So I was smashing down with buy the other side at like 20. And basically everyone was so worried that it was going to run that it would smash down every time. Everyone would overreact and I would hit these hedges like always like 3-4 minutes into the game. And then I would basically be free money. Like I couldn't like lose. And then I'd ride out the rest of the game. And so I was getting so many opportunities where like even on a loss, I had already hedged myself because everyone was so worried that it was going to keep going down that they would try to put their bets in that would go down and then it would reverse like up a little bit and I would be covered because my hedge sank. So The market was crazy that day. And I think it's maybe what I think happened was the bots that everyone had built on the site had never experienced a day like that before. And all the bots were like over exaggerating, jumping in. I think people who were trading on Polymarkets lost so much money that day if they were just running one of their bots. And like they were just putting it all into my wallet's pocket. It took me like a day later to realize, okay, like that was totally abnormal. See Blockchain Bane, his mom went took a trip on Artemis. She was on the memory stick with all the names and people.
What?
Yeah, so Brian posted in the chat at one point like that his mom had a ticket and it said like, you know, like launching on Artemis. There's his mom's name and she'd gotten a ticket. And one of the things that they did was they brought a bunch of people on Earth with them. So they have this like little SD card and it has all of these people's names and stuff like that from Earth that they're bringing with them to space. And they put it in this like bottom pocket of this little globe guy who has a little smiley face on him. And so, yeah, like there's maybe hundreds of thousands of people that are also in space with the team.
Like as in like, so there's like a thumb drive with people's names on it. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
I think, but I'm like, I hope they plug it in, right? Like you got to plug it in. Like to just bring a thumb drive with everyone's names on it, like that's not as cool as if like he plugged it in and like made the upload to the computer to say like, hey, like I uploaded all these people into the ship like while we were in space. But I feel like that they wouldn't do that because anything that can mess around with anything is just not even worth it.
Yeah. And like, yeah, like surely it's just like going to take up, like it wouldn't take up much space on the computer, a text file with name, but like it would take up some.
Yeah.
I mean, I freaking love the story of the original. Was it Apollo that has the Oh no, Voyager, isn't it? That's got the record on it.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
So cool. I love that, and that it's like, you know, like a record is something that's like, you know, like a if we shot a thumb drive into space, like I think that's like like the something analog that's like able to be read by just you know,
The
through.
aliens are like, we don't have the right dongle for this.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that's using Flash 3.1. We don't. But yeah, like the record being like, you know, able to be read by vibrations. Like there's something to that, I reckon, that's like makes it heaps cooler.
Yeah. They're like, oh man, Mutant Fruit updated all their computers and took out all the card readers last year. It's pretty cool though. I think it's, you know, nice, sentimental. Like everybody's up in space. They're trying to, they're doing it to let everyone know, hey, like we're not as special as astronauts. They're like, we're not, you know, on this mission by ourselves. It's not like we're 10,000 miles away from you. You're also 10,000 miles away from us, or whatever it is. Now I want to go to one of those rocket launches. It looked pretty cool to see everyone on that bridge over there in Cape Canaveral, like waiting for it to launch. Like one of our guys, one of our friends out there.
Good to see a rocket launch.
Yeah, one of our friends out there in the crypto space, Red Rider. He went in there and saw the takeoff of the rocket, which is pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
What does this mean?
Eric Hahn with the $20 win last game. And I came in second with a $10 win.
Nice. Nice work, Yeti. Oh, nice. 1.3x.
Yeah.
Scooping it up.
Numi.
Anumi, oh man.
$16 win last game. Took me out. I was $2 off, and they still cleaned me up.
Oh. Yeah, more in blockchain Bane. Staying up on top. Kicking some butt.
My nemesis. That's you or more.
You're done more.
Going down.
Perfect.
He's part of the Bahrain Wu-Tang clan.
Yeah. We're brothers then. It's good.
You and I are honorary citizens of Bahrain.
And it's crazy how much they're in the news. You know, Bahrain.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Never seen them in the news before now, and now they're like literally every day you see stuff about them.
Yeah, East, watch out! You're gonna get some tourism. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, Bahrain looks pretty nice. It's a nice little island. You know, it's got good sun, good weather. They got some nice buildings. Could be the new hotspot to vacation afterwards."
Could be. The water does look. Sorry.
No, you go first. Start in here. Start up.
The water does look nice there, doesn't it? I mean, I wonder how, it's like a lot of people around the Gulf. It strikes me as like possibility of like it being like the Mediterranean, like a bit like, lots of heavy boats going through and destroying it. But maybe it is super nice still. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna find some random. I'm gonna overhear some random family and go, "Oh, we should change our Disney trip next year and go to Bahrain."
We're going to Disney at the end of the year.
Nice. Which one?
Japan.
Japan. Oh, sweet.
Go to the. Yeah. There's like a we're gonna go to both of them. I think like there's a sea one as well as a.
Yeah, Disney Sea is sweet. It's like all brand new. You have like 20 whatever, 1,000 leagues under the sea or whatever it is.
20,000 leagues under the sea.
Yeah, and all of the animatronics are beautiful. Like Disney Sea is different than any of the other parks.
Yeah, cool. I've never been to Disney. And I don't think I wouldn't go. I don't think, except that like, my kids will absolutely froth it. I know they'll froth it. I would have frothed it as a kid. I mean, maybe I'll froth it as an adult. I don't know, but I've never it's
a little bit. You get a
not
little
something I would have done.
Little childhood whimsy comes in,
Yep.
They got all the fun stuff. They got Star Wars.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd go with my girlfriend every once in a while, just around because we get free tickets. Because they're like, mom works for like ABC, so they're connected. So I'm like, why not? I'll check it out.
Hell yeah.
But
ABC is obviously different than our ABC. We have what is ABC? Because ABC here is like our.
Yours is probably Australian broadcast channel. Ours is like American broadcast channel, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. That would make sense. They're they're the most reputable news source in Australia for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any reputable ones anymore over here.
well, I mean, I mean, they're not private; they're government owned. So they're like a non-for-profit, but they're like, and they're pretty, like they're critical of government far more often, bizarrely, than most of the privately owned vapors.
Oh my god, I just realized I was having a problem on one of my things. One of the changes I did last night was like closing us out of the positions right as it opened them up. So one of the things hasn't been running for like maybe 4 hours. And I thought I checked everything before bed. It always goes back to these redeem issues. All these things have a problem. I've separated out the RPCs. There's one thing that can basically like end up going back on a nonce every once in a while. And I've tried to put it in a unique manager. Still does it every once in a while. Oh.
Amor, big win.
Nice job, Amor.
My friend, moray eels?
Yeah.
My friend had one, and he called it pizza pie because of the, like, that's a moray.
That's more. Oh yeah. Got a lot of Italians over here in the US. How big do they got? Like, do you have like a 3-footer, 4-footer?
His was like not that big. Like I've seen, like they're at the aquarium here, and they're like huge in the aquarium here. His was like smaller than what most of the ones you see out, like in the reef are. His is probably like that, something like that. The ones at the aquarium are like that fat and like.
Yeah, like 14.
That. They're huge.
14 feet long. Those are the ones that would freak me out, though. If I was like trying to like dive, look for some fish or something like that, one of those guys pops out, you're like, oh.
They are so aggressive as well. Like they're like they are why I don't stick my hand in holes without like seeing in there.
Yeah, man. Thing comes out. Oh my god.
Like I'm more scared of them than like lionfish in a way. Like.
Yeah, lionfish, you just have to worry about accidentally like hitting into it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Which I heard you guys over there. I heard in California there's like an industry for like fishing them and eating them. Like they go down apparently with like so I haven't seen this, but with suction tubes and slurp them up through these tubes. And yeah, and then they process them, and they're like apparently not that bad in eating fish.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if you get out the spines or whatever, it is they say it's safe and sustainable. And it helps them stop from spreading. Honestly, they look pretty tasty. Like on a plate, it kind of looks like a really plump like snapper. If you fried that up and took off the spines, you could tell someone was a snapper and they'd believe it.
Yep. I haven't ever actually even seen it. Like here you can't do it because they're like not a pest species.
Yeah, people like what's the other thing they eat? The puffer fish. I heard that one's hard to prepare.
I think that's like one that you would just like you would never prepare it.
It looks like it's done in like a
If
few
you're
places. It's a delicacy. But yeah, if you don't know how
in Japan, but they're like train on that particular thing for like
10 years.
ages, and it's really hard to get your license to prepare it, and like it's like really restricted still. Yeah, I mean that's like they're so poisonous. It's the same it's the same thing that's like blue-ringed octopus.
Oh yeah.
It's that same chemical. That's like it's both like one of the few things it's like both a poisonous and venomous. It's like the same, like you can inject it into your blood, you can eat it, you can like even get enough of it on your hands or whatever. It messes you up. It's like a really hectic.
Dude, the blue ring octopus is probably one of the most beautiful creatures in the entire world.
They are really pretty.
Like, have you ever seen like they just have those natural spirals in them? Like when their like legs spiral in with the blue, it creates like these like infinite like whatchamacallit, like patterns.
Yep.
Or it creates like a Fibonacci almost.
Yep.
And they
have
do
you
have
ever done much
spiral in them? Yeah.
Have you ever done much squidding? Like caught squid? Going fishing for squid much?
No, but I put squid on a hook. Did the opposite. Not
they are just like so wild that they're so they like they obviously have that like ability to change color and like their texture appearance, but they can do it apparently even if they don't have eyes. They can match their color around them, so it's like they're not actually seeing the color. It's like some other receptor that is picking up on whatever color they're next to. But even after you like chop them, so like the way you kill them is like you karate chop them in the back of the head, and their chromatophores like they go from like like pulsing around and like changing colors, and they just go like boom white straight away, like and so that you've killed them.
I've seen that
and
before.
you can even rip the head out, and like so you've just got the hood, but the hood even like maybe like an hour later it's still firing like an acid trip. It's like the chromatophores on it are still going like all over it, like putting these little dots up and down all over it, which is, oh man, so cool.
That is so cool, man. Yeah, when are we gonna harvest bioluminescence for like natural, light source or energy? Have you got to experience like a good time for bioluminescence?
Not like the best times. I've swum in it before when it's been really beautiful, but I'm not like there's this place Jervis Bay here where like it's like waves light up and stuff. It's like not huge. They're very just like I say waves, but they're like kind of knee high or less.
See that sparkle?
The whole like the pictures of it, like the whole wave looks green or blue. Like it just looks so crazy, the amount of bioluminescence there is in the water there at times. Yeah, I've swum with it a bunch. One of the coolest dives I ever did, it wasn't like that bioluminescence that's like that it had a little bit of this, but there was like, so there's this wreck called the Coolidge in Vanuatu, and it's like a famous wreck dive. It's like it was like the boat's pretty cool. It's like a World War II. You're right.
These guys I like called Sailing Delos. They're like a family sails around. That's like one of their favorite dive spots that they go to.
Huh. It was a cool dive. And they, because it's in Vanuatu, they don't really give a fuck about the safety or whatever. And so they just like no briefing or whatever before, and they're just like a nighttime dive in a wreck. Like, normally in Australia you'd have like a 45-minute like brief beforehand about exactly what you're going to do. They're just like, oh, we're going to go in there and we're going to go into this room and just hold on to this rail, turn your lights off when I signal. And we go in there and like turn our lights off, and straight away you can like see there's a bit of bioluminescence around you, and like these flashlight fish start turning on. These like little bits all around you. And then like the guide like pulled my hand off the railing, and I was like, what the hell is he doing? Like, it's like dark as shit in here. Like, swim off in the middle of nowhere. And he obviously knows the way, done 1,000 times, but takes us into this other room where there's just this like ball of them. And like part of it, I think, was like what was so good about it was just like that, it was like a surprise that he took us deeper into the wreck. But yeah, this ball of flashlight fish, and you go into the middle of it, and it was just like they just, part as fish do as you go through it, but they were just donutting around us. Like this like massive like donut of flashlight fish just like doing their thing in this like, it was like a galaxy of like this like, it was so cool.
Sick.
Yeah.
I gotta get dive certified. I just haven't like taken the time to do it.
Yep.
Like that opens up a whole other world for you.
Yeah, it's so good.
I can't believe you've been to Vanuatu. Like I want to go there so badly. It's like it's a place that people will visit as they cross like the South Pacific, or like even if they're coming from like the North Pacific, they'll come down through like Mexico, and then they'll start to head down there, and they'll go to like the Cook Islands and like the French Polynesians, and then you go to like Fiji, and then you go to Vanuatu, and then you probably make your way around like Sydney, and then you probably go back to like whatchamacallit, like that Cocos Keeling and those other islands in between you and like Africa.
Yep.
That is the most beautiful sailing in the entire world. It's like everything's remote. You could do whatever you want. Like there's like tribal people on some of those islands. I've heard stories about people getting like crazy kava experiences. Like one of my friend's dad like sailed around the world, and they had to moor their boat, like get a mooring on one of these small islands. And so they had to go make a deal with the tribe. And when he asked them like, okay, what do you guys want for me to stay here? They were like, oh, a 6-pack of beer. And so he traded the tribe a 6-pack of beer. And then they liked him, and they were like, hey, like, why don't you come hang out with us for the day? And he's like, all right, I will. And he goes and hangs out, and then they're like, all right, we're going to drink kava on the rocks and just kind of hang out by the water. And he's like, he's partied before. So he's like, all right, like, cool. Like I can handle this, this natural thing. And then he's like, I had to call my wife because I was sitting on the rocks and I couldn't get up. He's like, I was so sedated. He's like, I don't even know how you guys do it, man. Like my wife had to carry me out of there. Pretty funny.
Well, it probably helps that they're like 400-pound, bloody 6'8" people. Like,
I've only just heard about the best experiences in those areas.
yeah, yeah, they're so nice, and it's like beautiful, beautiful islands, very friendly people with no like there's no like well, like I haven't seen any like theft or it's not like England or something where you get these like people that just want to fight you, or like it's like like it's I think because they're just like all such like physical monsters, they're just like they don't need to do that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And also, the quality of life must be so good. It's like,
Yep.
why would you live a life and be that type of person? Living that life would probably hurt your quality of life.
Yep.
No reason to be unhappy. So how did you get out there? Do you got you just take a little small plane out there?
I just flew to Port Vila, which was not like a tiny plane, and then around Vanuatu was small planes. So I can't even remember what island the Coolidge was on, but it was like on the main divey kind of island. It had like this like other tank dive that you'd like, so it's called $1 Million Point, and it began with a C, whatever the island was. But yeah, like it's like you like so at the end of World War II, they had heaps. The Americans had heaps of hardware there, and for some reason, instead of like giving it to them, they just dumped it all in the ocean, like at this point. And so there's like just this crazy amount of like old tanks and trucks and like all this like military stuff at $1 Million Point, which is pretty cool. But the coolest thing in Vanuatu by far was Tanna. That was like, my God, that was a cool island. It has a volcano that's constantly going off. It's been erupting for like forever. It's the end of Supercharge.
I know, it happened so fast.
Yep. But yeah, this island of Tanna, you can like, so it's constantly erupting. You stay on like, you can stay in this like, in these tree houses, in like very like touched kind of areas. Like they still have this like these like weird like, so there's like cargo cults there. Still from World War II, where they like, so there's this like John Frum cult, and it's like the thinking is that it's like, so it's like kind of this like cargo cult where they worship John Frum, which they think is probably someone from World War II, American, that said he was John from somewhere, but they worship John Frum, thinking that he's going to bring cargo back. It's like proper I and mixed with this like, so this like like blatantly kind of ridiculous like spirituality, but mixed with this like really cool. I mean, they've got this like volcano that's like like constantly active. Apparently it's been active for forever. And so like they've obviously got a lot of like spiritual kind of mysticism around this like really cool thing as well.
And created life.
This awesome mix. Yeah, there's awesome mix of those two things that they worship. Like, yeah, and you can go up to the top of the you can go up to the rim of the volcano though and look in as it's like going like and blowing up, and they just kind of know what side to take you on for like a given day, so that you're not on the dangerous side of it.
Yeah. Oh, wind shift today.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And at night you can sit in your tree house, which is like these like sketchy ass tree houses at the top of these like huge
Oh,
trees, and look
makes it
out
better.
and you see like the glow of the of the volcano, and just see it like, you know, occasionally just going like, kadoom, and you hear it's like kaboom across the whole island, and it's just constant.
That is sick. I've never heard anyone
That is
have that
sick.
experience before. Like that is such a
Yeah.
unique memory. That
Yeah.
is
Well,
awesome.
yeah. My daughter is always like, "Oh, you never take us anywhere. You never take us anywhere." I'm like, "Bullshit, man! Like you were like, you've been up to the like rim of, you've stared into a volcano when you're like 3 years old. You've been like all the way around Australia. You've like, you know, like,
Doesn't know how good
like
she has
man,
it. Oh man. But as soon as you go to Disney, she'll remember it forever.
fully, yeah, that will be the one, eh? Yeah, yeah, bullshit."
Be like, Space Mountain isn't as cool as the volcano. Come on. Oh man. All right, before we end it, I wanted to say another thing. Dude, the Marshall Islands, are you familiar with those? Like out there as well?
I know the name. I've
It's
not
like
been there or anything.
it's still like further up than Vanuatu. Kind of islands that are just sitting out there in the middle of nowhere. But there was a huge crypto movement for the Marshall Islands DAO, similar to like Bermuda. They were trying to move a bunch of companies down to the Marshall Islands. And the structure was so funny because it's like you had all this like protection in your business, because if anyone wanted to sue you, they had to like fly down to the Marshall Islands and hire a local lawyer in the Marshall Islands to be able to sue you. Like,
Is that is the Marshall Islands one that's used for shipping a bunch? Like, is it one of the ones that like people like ships say that that's where they're from? Like they're nominally
yes,
under the.
yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That-
I think that's where I've heard it.
yeah, I don't think there's like
Like
any infrastructure there. Like,
yeah.
I think there's like a post office and like that's it. Like, so that we can say they have a mailing address there. It's like, I don't think there's a lawyer that lives on the Marshall Islands. And if the lawyer does, he's the lawyer that set up all the crypto stuff. It's like the perfect legal loophole. He's like, no one can sue you. I was like, we're good though. I don't want to set up a company like that. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
All right, we should jump in
All
this
right.
meeting, eh?
Off. Yep. See you guys. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Signing off.